After reviewing the entire situation, we have seen that the number of cases, especially in high zones like East Khasi Hills, have come down by a significant number. We have also seen the positivity rate decline. But as I was mentioning earlier, yesterday, that though the numbers are coming down, the positivity rate still remains at a double digit, which is a matter of concern. So though we are seeing a trend that is showing some kind of a relief and indicating to some kind of an improvement in the overall situation, we are nowhere close to letting our guards down or taking things easy. So therefore, though it has been very difficult for the people of the state, especially for Shillong and East Khasi Hills, the cabinet and the government has decided that we'll continue the lockdown for at least 1 week more. I know that a lot of people will face difficulties and challenges, but the health aspect is far more important to each and every one of us. As I speak, as I said, 104 people are fighting for their lives in different hospitals, and today itself we have lost so many precious lives. So therefore, though it's a very tough decision, I urge and appeal to the people to please cooperate and work together with the government so that we are once and for all able to bring things under complete control. Things are improving. I'm positive that in the coming week, after this next 1 week is over, we should be able to see things ease down a bit more. Early to say, but looks like if we can control things in the next 1 week, if we all work together, if we're all committed, and we all simply bear this next 1 week, I'm sure that in the coming week after that, we should be able to see things improving drastically. But in the meantime, in the next 1 week, we have allowed, or we are allowing the deputy commissioners to open up economic activities on a need basis. So therefore, if the deputy commissioners feel that certain sectors can be opened or need to be opened up, certain activities can and need to be opened up, which will not give a huge risk in terms of gathering, we are allowing the deputy commissioners the liberty to allow those need-based activities to be opened up even in the coming week, apart from the other activities which we have already opened up in this current week. Number two, we have also allowed the subdivision and the block officials, that is the BDOs and the SDOs, also to recommend to the deputy commissioner to allow rural activities, rural economic activities, depending on the prevalence. We realize that though the numbers are high, there are many areas which don't have very high numbers. There are areas which can have certain economic activities, but no gatherings, but can have economic activities which may be very important for the livelihood of the people, but may not have the kind of effect on the spread of the virus. So those activities also, especially in the rural areas where the livelihoods have been hit very hard, we have given the permission to the Deputy Commissioner to take recommendations from the SDOs and BDOs, and on the prevalence basis of the virus, the DCs can allow other economic activities also in the rural areas. This time the order is not just for East Khasi Hills. We have decided that this order will be in general for the entire state. We have seen that the spread of the virus is now shifting towards the rural districts. We have seen a large number of cases now coming up, especially in West Jaintia Hills, East Jaintia Hills, West Karo Hills, and some parts of Southwest Karo Hills also. So therefore, keeping this in mind, this may be the appropriate time to take actions to restrict the spread of the virus. But as we are allowing the DC to handle the situation from the ground level here in the East Khasi Hills, similar flexibility will be given to all the deputy commissioners to take their decision in terms of the economic activities in the different districts based on the prevalence rates in those areas also. We also got a special request from certain church leaders that if they could be allowed to ring the bells in the church. So therefore, government has decided that such activities for all faiths, not just for the churches, but for all faiths, which do not involve people's gathering, does not involve a large crowd, these activities will be allowed. I do appeal once again to the people that it has been a very tough time. We are almost there, and if we can hold on for another week, I'm sure that we will see things improve much further. We are seeing that the numbers are down, but just because the curve is coming down doesn't mean we're out of danger yet. So coming down is a very good thing, but we need to see that we are below a certain level, below the danger mark, and only then can we allow the unlocking process to start. So we will be watching this week, and we are very hopeful that if we are able to contain things and bring the numbers down further, then we may see in the next week after that, we may see some process or some sign of unlocking starting after that. But it all depends on the numbers. Therefore, I urge all our citizens to please bear, please cooperate, please follow the protocols. This is the best way to keep our people, our friends, our family, our loved ones safe, and ensure that we are able to come back to normalcy very soon. Of course, as you know, we have shortage of oxygen, we have shortage of vaccine, as it is in the rest of the country also. But we are expecting another 66,000 doses for the 18 to 45 age category in the next 5 to 6 days time. We have already made the payments for those. So those will also be rolled out in a systematic manner. Similarly, we have close to 71,000 doses for the 45 plus category. And both the vaccination programs are going on, though because of the shortage of the vaccination, we are not able to provide all the vaccines to everybody as per the requirement and desire of the people.